Yo! Video games.
It is when me and Kenny are gonna fight for Daisy. You didn't have
Oh, that's
Peach.
right, Daisy's playable.
You didn't have Peach, you shill. I get Daisy.
Well, yeah, you know, it's funny, it's true. I like Daisy, but Peach drip is just better.
He's not important.
Now, where is Rose?
Not important.
That's the real question.
That's what happens when you see, like, your favorite Instagram model. All of a sudden, there's like a guy in her profile, like in one of her pictures, and like, who's that? He's not important. Keep liking my photos.
It's not my boyfriend. He's not important.
He's not important.
Don't look at him.
Don't look at him.
Please keep giving me money. One of the guys that I'm single.
He's not important.
Hey, I told you, once we got into the game, it looks crispy as shit now. Although this is like, you know, 2D, like...
DK yeah,
like DK country, so it doesn't look as pristine as like a natural, like 2D sprite game. Like completely normally drawn pixels instead of the 3D pixels, you know?
You know what? I'm a fan of both of them, alright? I love myself some Peach and Daisy.
Ring, ring. I don't get the, you know...
I found Toadstool's what?
So it's Princess Peach's bedroom. And you're not clicking anything outside of, like, the side of a wall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Underwear.
Look it again. I just want to see her in... Hey there, what do you think you're doing? I'll give you this in exchange. Just leave everything where it was.
Why would you leave panties on the floor on the side of it?
Yeah. Doesn't make any sense. Got a mushroom. I don't know what they are.
It's a vibe scepter. Yeah.
Brown.
It's a cover-up. Literally is a cover-up.
In Japan, it literally says XXX.
Nailed it.
Bounds Toadstool's...
Literal porn.
Is that a question mark, question mark, question mark?
Who's these PV Young early 20s Japanese devs? Can't help it. Gotta sneak it in.
This is a Playgirl Italy edition.
Playgirl.
Super hot Italians.
Big Tifa. Yeah, Tifa's definitely Italian now. Doesn't matter what she was before.
Yeah.
She's now Italian.
Whoa. What the hell?
This is normal. Oh, he was doing an impression.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell?
Jesus Christ.
I'm getting scared. Ignore the man behind the curtain.
And I fell. Where's the cowardly dog shit? Yes.
Jessica loves that show.
Wow.
It's pretty dark.
It's Jessica and Kayla. Kayla loves the hell out of that
Does
show.
Kayla also like Invader Zim?
Maybe.
AJ loves
I think Kira loves
Zim.
Invader Zim. And Kayla's like all over Courage.
That was a Ren and Stimpy guy. Ren and Stimpy and Rocco for me.
I like Rocco. Yeah, and of course, like Ren and Stimpy, like every kid loved that. Like,
You remember who did the theme song for Rocco?
no.
The name of the band?
That was my life.
Rocco.
B-52?
Yeah,
Yeah,
B-52s.
B-52.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
B-52s are such a fucking treasure.
Dude. I got me a car as big as a whale.
I'm about to set sail.
Yeah.
Rock Lobster. Dun, 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 dun,
They're
dun,
a
dun,
fucking
dun.
hell of a band. Like it's like 90s and retro at the same time.
Yeah, it's like 90s and like 50s.
Yeah,
it's weird.
like had a weird baby.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Rhinos.
Thank you, Walrus. Thank you. Don't want to burst your bubbles, but 90s is retro. Shut up! Yeah, the thing is, I don't think the 90s is vintage. Vintage is like the 50s and the 60s.
Yeah.
You know? Right? The 90s is retro. That's the better term for it.
80s is vintage.
80s is...
70s.
80s is vintage.
Nah, what's the better term for it?
40 years, Max.
I think the 80s and the 90s are retro now.
Yeah, they're
Right?
They're retro.
If you want to define them by what they are. Because what is retro? I mean, it's old, but it's cool. I don't know if stuff from like the 50s and 60s is still old but cool anymore. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Only I Love Lucy, and that's about it.
Yeah. Like the term retro kind of came from things that were from the 80s and the 90s.
50s, 60s, and 70s is vintage. Like, fucking, like, Atari isn't even retro, man. That shit is vintage.
It's vintage. Atari's vintage.
If Atari is like, you know, like, yeah, 80s is still retro.
You know what? That's a good point. 80s is retro, 90s is old school.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a better way of putting it.
Yeah, especially, dude, if you watch Transformers and shit like that with the, like, the Wu-Tang and all that music, it's definitely old school.
It's old school. Yeah, because there's a lot of, like, new things that were birthed in the 90s that had, like, huge impacts on people's... I mean, granted, it's every fucking decade. I like it. I like it. I like the different terms of, like, how old is it and what should we call it instead of just calling it old. Because 80s are obviously retro.
They just call everything old.
What about classic?
Just accept it.
Nope.
Classic feels like it could be either the 50s or the 60s. You know? Classic feels like the 60s to me. Because, like, 50s is oldies.
Okay, what are we talking about? Just everything in general?
In general. Like, how do you define each decade by what you would call it?
The decade itself?
Yeah,
80s,
but that's boring.
80s vintage?
Because 80s is retro as fuck.
Well, when you say, okay, vintage 80s means it's like, it's of that. Vintage means of that
Exactly.
decade.
Which is lame. That's easy.
Vintage 90s, vintage 80s.
It just means it's from that era. Which is
Right.
why like the term vintage isn't great to describe that era. Because the 80s is obviously retro. The 90s is obviously old school now. The early 2000s is, I don't fucking know.
Cringe.
Cringe. No.
Yes.
No, the 2010s is cringe, bro.
No, 2000s, dude. Like 2000.
Oh, no, you're right.
2000.
No, you're right.
It's with the Ed Hardy. When Ed Hardy and all that other fucking Ed Hardy
When
shit.
Torque came out, the movie Torque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The early 2000s can be pretty
Is the
fucking
Ed Hardy,
cringe.
like, early...
No, I don't think it's a good description for it, though.
What was the other one that was like Ed Hardy that was just like Ed Hardy 2?
Freddy Got Fingered came out in the 2000s. Put that in perspective.
What was that other shit? That like just like
Yeah, what do we call the early
douchey.
2000s?
Cringe.
I mean,
Eddie Bauer, yeah.
let's try a little bit harder.
Affliction and Von Dutch and oh god, Ed Hardy. Jesus Christ. And you know
Edge.
Oh yeah, so what signifies the early 2000s? The year 2000, right? Or new generation. Like it almost feels like that could be like
New gen.
new gen. Yeah, it almost feels like Y2K shit should be like
No fear.
year 2000 stuff is new gen. That feels about right. It's obviously it's the aughts, right? It's obviously the aughts. We get it.
Yeah, and you know, like, and what's weird, you know, I like how 80s kind of like wears coming back, 90s wears coming back.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna get like 2000s, like, oh, Ed Hardy's fucking it again, and like everyone who wants to wear Affliction.
Jinkos are not coming back.
No, Jimcos are not coming back. Ed Hardy, Affliction, like, you know, that shit's just, yeah.
Britney Spears, boy bands, you know, that kind of stuff like dominated around that time frame. That also feels like the 90s, but it was more the 2000s. Yeah. Zeikai, thank you.
Why didn't you stop him? Because I forgot my bazooka at home. Sheesh, give me a break here.
I like how everyone's snarky in this game. This game has a lot of personality. It would fall flat on their face.
Haha, you mugs will never catch me. A snail could outrun you morons later.
I like it. This is a fucking Roger Rabbit game, it feels like. It's like a comedy. It is a comedy. I never knew that about Mario RPG.
Hurry, Mario, let's get it.
I like girls who wear Abercrombie and Fitch. I don't forget that song. I just remember that line.
Hey you, I'm you, I could be a girlfriend.
Jesus Christ.
That's a fucking annoying ass song.
You trying to tell me? Go on home to your mommy before you get hurt, kid.
Kenny was the last person to dress. Like, what?
Hey you, I'm you. Shut up, chat. Is that Avril Lavigne? Yeah, there you go. That's 2000s as fuck. That was new gen. RTDC, thank you. I'm happy with calling like, yeah, it was retro 80s, old school 90s, new gen 2000s. Because right after old school, what would happen? The new gen. What's the 2010s? What do we call Minecraft kids?
10 Zoomers.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Zoomers, what's that other term?
This dude, like the Roaring
no, Zoomers are like
20s.
2000s, dude.
That's when they're born.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if we're still in like the Zoomer time frame if you were born in the 2010s. But if you were born in the 2010s, you're like 15, 16 now, well, at least 13, sorry.
Decline.
You couldn't jump to save
you
your
know-
life, kid, so I guess this is goodbye.
You know what though? The 10s are all like forgettable in every generation, right? We don't think, oh, the Roaring 20s.
Yeah, we never think of the
Yeah,
2010s.
nobody talks about the 1910s.
And here's the funny thing about the 2010s.
The
It was
Great
also
War, the war to end all wars. World War One.
never heard of it.
Shut up.
World War I's lame compared to 2.
2 is better in every
2
way.
is better than every way.
Here's the funny thing about that. In the 2000s, there was like huge technological leaps in general between like internet and smartphones. Like
Yeah.
technology was working on our side
Yeah.
and changing life as we knew it for the better. However, the 2010s and beyond, not so much the case.
Yeah.
It feels like a lot of technology has made things worse.
Yes.
And it has not actually gotten significantly better outside of like our TVs now can do 4K and you know, Amazon is big, bigger, and social media is way worse. Like, it's kind of... And that's why maybe the 2010s won't be as remembered? I don't know, maybe. Compared to, like, the fucking 90s and shit, which was, like, every other day, man. It was like technology's having a huge impact on life.
Where's the star? There's a fucking star right here somewhere.
Social media.
And now it's like, yeah, maybe the 2020s is where like, well, we didn't keep any of that shit in check in the 2010s, so now it's getting out of control in the 2020s.
Maybe the Roaring 20s again.
I don't know. It started out with a trash fire. Next room. Okay.
Fight the dog.
Bigger, better.
Damn.
Ow. Fuck.
Damn.
Damn, Thundaga, these bitches. Mario is dead. Almost.
Yeah, technology took it's kind of slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, it was like, it felt like for a long time technology was working for us, and now we're working for it. Yeah. I think that's kind of true now.
It's crazy, man. Like sometimes on YouTube, I randomly run into like videos like, oh, high school in the 90s.
Oh, I've seen those.
Yeah, like high
Yeah.
school in
And
like,
you're like,
the
yep.
early 2000s.
That's about right.
And Jesus Christ, it looks so different. It's such a.
I have no idea what high school's like now,
Yeah.
but I did have a moment on stream where somebody complained like, what the fuck is a 3-ring binder? And I'm like, wait, hold
Yes.
on. Wait a minute. Are you telling me that you literally don't have in school or college anymore 3-ring binders? And several people are like, no, bro, everyone has Chromebooks.
Damn.
And then I literally somehow,
yeah.
like my phone must have been listening to me or some shit. I got like an article from something that said that, yes, the Chromebook is like ruining schools or
Yeah.
some shit. And I'm like,
Yeah,
oh wow, so
this-
my phone was listening to me and
Yeah.
it's telling me about this thing that I said.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you know, it's those cheap little laptops, right? That's like, yeah. Dude, Trapper Keepers. Dude, see, like, they probably don't even have the folders, like white folders. Remember the white folders with the little plastic, and you put your best drawing in the front?
Obviously.
And you have your sick drawing?
Obviously,
Mine,
yeah.
you know what mine had, Chad? Fucking Mortal Kombat drawings, bro.
Yeah.
I had fucking, like...
I had Killer Instinct and Street Fighter stuff
I
on
had
mine.
Baraka, I drew Baraka, and I drew freaking Melina. I had Baraka on one side and Melina on the other side
Chemist, thank
in
you.
my folder when I was a kid. I wish I still had that Baraka art. Might be somewhere in the garage.
Yeah, my friend had Chrono Trigger drawings and stuff. Yeah, I remember that. He loved Chrono Trigger.
I remember Steve. Yeah, but no, you just go look back and like, you know, because I guess now, you know, if you're filming and doing stuff and TikToks in school, it's like normal.
Yeah.
But other than that, scare my parents. My parents just like, hey, you like Mortal Kombat? Yeah, okay, we'll buy it for you. You know, my parents weren't like, oh, my son's gonna rip people's heads off.
Yeah, Seawolf puts it a good way. Life was much simpler when we didn't know everything.
Yeah.
Or people weren't pretending to know everything.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing now.
Because, yeah.
It's like people think that because you have your phone and you could look something up that you're like an expert on everything now. I feel like that's happening a lot, you know, nowadays, is that you're just a general expert on absolutely everything because I have fucking Wikipedia at my beck and call.
Yeah. Yeah, no, man, it was... Yeah, but just look at those videos. I mean, if you want to look, Chad, you just see those videos because, like high school in the late '90s and early 2000s, you know, people would see like a camera, and when you had a camera, it was a fucking thing. Like,
oh yeah, it was a fucking video camera.
Yeah, it was a video camera. Like '80s, it had the shoulder. The '90s, you can have
like a handheld stick, like a little. It fits in one hand.
Yeah, it'll fit in one hand. So yeah, not graduation videos. It's like in school.
No, like people would just walk around the halls before they were, about to go to summer vacation, talking about what they're doing on summer vacation and shit.
Yearbook staff, you had to get X-Acto knives. You had to take a picture, and then you had to cut out the picture and put a bunch of pictures. There was no Photoshop, chat.
Yeah,
so,
I was in the I was in the art class that did yearbook, so I saw how they made the yearbook.
Yeah. So you actually, it's
Shell shock, thank you.
Collages, yeah. And I didn't know the trick to get into the yearbook, right? To this trick was to be in yearbook staff. That way you just take a picture of you and all your friends.
In my school, it was like a course.
Yeah.
Like it was like an art course.
Yeah, it was a course.
It was a course
yearbook.
credit.
Yeah. I had no idea. Like, how come all these fucking kids are there's the same 30 fucking kids? Oh, it's just yearbook staff.
Because it's their friends.
And they just take pictures of the most popular.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I got in yearbook twice. In my
Neat.
That's cool.
Like this in prep for the remake? Yeah, just to show it off, Because Mario RPG is ultimately a pretty crazy announcement for a remake. And this is a very obscure but beloved game. This is a cult classic, and to me that announcement is insane. Not a game that I've put a lot of time into in general. I've seen a bit of it played, obviously, but that's a crazy fucking announcement, dude. I don't know if anybody called that shit before it happened.
It was leaked.
Was it leaked? Of course. Glad I didn't see that. Not obscure if you're old. Right, but even if you're old, right?
Even if you're old.
It wasn't like a super high-selling SNES game.
No.
It was like, at that time, the RPG era on SNES was like the birth of big JRPGs, and this is one of them for sure, but the JRPG did not become really, quote-unquote, LOL popular until the PlayStation 1 era, where it really caught steam, and, the huge majority of PlayStation 1 titles, some of their biggest games are JRPGs.
And this was before, Chrono Trigger, right?
After,
actually, yeah.
Oh, okay, wow.
Dead end, and they won't give up.
So to me, it's this is a crazy one. This is the equivalent of making something like a Live-A-Live, or Live Alive,
yep.
which I never even heard about. But they did remake other games like Secret of Evermore and shit. Didn't they remake that?
Secret of Mana.
Secret of Mana, or some of those early ass.
ActRaiser.
ActRaiser, yeah, those are some of those early ass ones, dude. I don't think of what other RPG if they. Tactics is such a big one for me. I'd be insanely fucking happy by them remaking Tactics. And it's not just because it's oh, Tactics is so cool. I love the gameplay in that game, dude. The job system and I have to learn how to unlock Dark Knight, so you have to level up this job to get that, and then you combine them. If you have all the appropriate stats, and then Dark Knight gets born, it's like, this is so fucking cool. There's so many like secret jobs in that game you have to get.
100 more years to catch me.
Yeah, Cloud's in it, but he's kind of bad. Every single time I play that game...
Isn't he like level 1 and you have to like level more?
He starts at level 1, and even if you get his sword and you upgrade all the abilities on it, they kind of suck. Which is unfortunate. That'd be something that they can hopefully fix. He's kind of bad.
Cut him off.
It'll take 50 more years to catch me.
Yo,
You again,
Dark
this
Ball's
is getting
like-
old. It'll still take you... enough. You got a big coin. Oh, you would believe me? I was lying! I think there's
Kill him.
No, good.
Ouch!
You better stop joking or I'm gonna die.
Rocco's dousing a tail fire. Ooh!
Damn.
Ow!
Dead.
And he has died that day. There's one
Jeez.
extra one.
Oh god.
28. Damn, ouch! Jesus, Mario's living on a prayer.
Halfway there.
We don't have to worry about the marshmallow guy.
Oh god.
Oh, fuck! Okay, we're stuck in a loop here, boys. Ow! Alright.
Alright, we're finished. Oh.
Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Gotta get the defense timing on it.
Yeah.
Get a freebie.
Okay, good. Ow. Ow, still have to heal.
Okay.
That or you go balls deep. We're stuck here forever. Oh god.
And of course, I had fun, but I'm agreeing with a lot of what everybody's been saying about it.
Right, I didn't buy any gear. Duh.
Alright, that's exciting.
Hopefully it kills him.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck! Miss. Mario has died. Mario has died.
That guy got a lot of life. Rip fucker.
Rip fucker. Yeah, wait, Mario doesn't get his name set in this. What the fuck is going on?
They call him Mario, they just don't call you fucker.
Yeah, what the fuck? What the hell's the point? Why are we even alive?
That's not. Gotta pick me up.
Evil juice. Choice.
Heels down. Shirts and a pants. It's a shirt!
Is that what it said? It's a shirt. It's a pair of
pants.
Thank you for this flavor text. The pants on the marshmallow. Good job.
A decent pair of pants. Oh, Negroni want pants too. And you. Negroni want pants too. Let me see that.
Oh, that boy.
I wish they made more of
Is
those.
this off the OG card? Yes, we're playing it on a Super Nintendo. This is a Super Nintendo controller,
ASCII pad.
technically.
Shadow dropped.
Well, Pigman got shadow dropped.
Yeah, Pikmin 1 and 2, right?
Yeah, how come we're not playing those?
I was waiting for you to fire them up on your stream, Simmons.
Yeah, sure you were.
I don't know the quality of those games, so I was waiting for you to play Pikmin and emphatically on your stream.
Emphatically.
You got any weird, obscure SNES games, chat, that we haven't played? Huh?
Huh?
You got any weird ones? Huh? Huh?
Yeah, what's some good obscure SNES stuff?
Maybe a Japanese game or something?
Super Famicom stuff.
What's up, Mark? How we doing, Mark?
Gunman's Proof. Never heard of that. Japanese?
What about Gun Hazard, that front mission game?
Oh yeah,
It's like a
Uniracer,
shooter.
the banned game, would have to pay Pixar money.
Uniracers.
Yeah. Are you getting experience? Oh yeah, there you go. Are you getting
Oh,
experience
so,
points?
are you actually getting anything for doing this?
Yeah.
Terranigma.
Ooh, Terranigma. I don't know if chat's ready for that. But I wanted to play that
But your
game.
kids are gonna love it.
Never heard of it.
It didn't come out in America. It did come out in Europe, though.
Evo Search for Eden. Now, memory serves me correct. Evo Search for Eden is the game that comes before 7th Cross
Yes.
Evolution.
Yes, it is.
And is a kind of a similar game, but
Yes.
2D.
Yes, it is.
Maybe we should try that. Is the whole point of Evo's Second Eden, or whatever the hell it is, chat, to evolve and then eventually kill God? To start off as some amoeba-like creature, eat everything around you, and then eventually kill God? Is that the game? Yes! Wow, I can't wait. We have to try it. My baby's gonna be excited to see Mario. Ripley!
Once again.
Ripley! Ripley!
Lost Vikings.
Assault Suit Lanos? Ooh, that sounds cool. This is robot shit. Ripley! Hi!
Hey!
We're playing Mario. Wow, that was close. Ooh, we're playing Mario, look. Yeah, he's playing. The controller. What's wrong? Oh, who's that?
Mario.
That's Mario.
Mario.
What color is Mario?
Red.
Yeah.
Red.
What color are his pants?
Blue.
He's got blue pants. Very good. Who's that? That's Kenny. That's Kenny. Very good.
You hear that, chat?
Is that a dinosaur?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What color's the dinosaur?
Purple.
He's purple.
Purple.
What's he wearing? He's got a hat on.
Got a
Very
hat. Look
good,
at this.
sweetie. We're gonna have to fight him.
Uncle
He's a bad
Tim.
dinosaur.
Uh-oh.
Dude, if I get to play all these classic Mario Brothers games with Ripley, I'm gonna make me so happy. I'm gonna be so jazzed to play all these old games with her.
It was like, you know, it was like
Huh?
when I,
Fireball.
it was like when I played.
Play? You wanna play?
Yeah.
Okay, give her the other Nintendo controller. Here you go. How old is she? She's 2.5.
Dude, it was like me when I played.
There you go, honey.
When I played Kingdom Hearts, and like
With your
Caleb was
kids?
super young,
Super
and
into it,
she
right?
just loved. They would just sit
Yeah.
and chill and like watch while I played Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be some games like that, like with the remake. She'll probably just go nuts for the remake. Just-
Ooh, good job. Did you get him? Yeah, that stuff seems really exciting to me, you know,
Oh, yeah.
just like as a dad growing up. Did you get him?
Yeah, she got the gamer lean and the gamer face.
Locked it.
Yeah, and even when Ripley was like 1, she came up here and watched me doing like a boss rage on
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah.
She was engaged.
Oh, yeah.
She was like looking at this going, oh.
Yeah, no. Kayla loved, absolutely loved when I played
I
Kingdom
didn't want to do
Hearts.
that.
And then it was like, I got to, what is it,
Oh,
Nightmare Before Christmas Land, and she was,
Oh,
Yep.
this is so cool.
dang it.
and loved when I got to the different lands and like Mickey, I mean not Mickey, Goofy
my
and
goodness.
Donald had different
Oh, that's
costumes
not
and
good.
stuff.
You wanna put it down? Okay, let's put it down. You wanna get down? Okay. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me look out for this thing.
What you gonna do?
I need a honey syrup.
Get to
Dang it.
your little nook?
Are you sleepy?
Get to your little nook?
Baby is currently comforting his Sega Saturn pillow right now.
Whoa!
Whoa, whoa, honey. No throwing pillows, sweetie, okay? No throwing pillows,
Pillow
no.
fight.
No. You have to be gentle. Can I have it?
Careful. There's a cord there.
Okay, what are you doing? Wanna jump up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This child is getting much heavier, that's for sure.
I'll get in a second.
How the hell's Mallow doing no damage?
No.
Is he supposed to? Granted, he has a marshmallow.
He is like a mage.
Oh, I see. So he's the black
With his
mage.
lightning stuff. The kitty? Give him Steve a hug. Oh, spinning him around. Spinning him around. It was empty.
It's okay. My daughter did it. I see that, Kenny. So you're not gonna. It's okay. Ripley contributed to that, so I'm not upset. Don't worry.
I'm good.
Kenny went to defense mode real fast right there. Real fast.
Yeah.
Big step.
Notch on the board for 10.
John, thank you for the 2 years.
Not getting the hits. It's annoying. There. I'm not very good at that.
Well, I see you're at full health, so
Real PTSD.
Kenny's still reliving that night.
Or I'll belt you again. Ouch.
Spill TSD.
Pay you back in spades, kid. Go on. Take back your proverbial point. Adios, amigos.
All right.